Yep. Okay, let's update that save. Another vending machine.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Couple of bits and pieces. You're missing your head. So, error, terminal memory purged. Spaces choice property. I had to borrow a copy of your Young Spaces Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering. I need a reference. Property, chaos everywhere, mechanicals gone haywire, gunfire. Great. The robots have gone nutty. Ooh.
Oh, you got that?
I hope so. It's one of the skills that I'm investing in. Because it's efficient. Being able to just go through doors, very handy. Welcome K.J. Brandon. Miss Brandon, this letter serves as informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for the reasons related to exceeding staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I've identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I'd like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most Emerald Vale has failed to meet production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-effective power. Miss Brennan, we've investigated the claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our officers agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, and while Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable, our officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined... Oh, that's not good news. That's not good news at all. Ooh. How long till I get an energy weapon? I want a pow-pow.
Processing.
Picks.
Easy.
I think that's my last pick I've got. Might have to have a look at a vending machine.
That didn't work. Got him all.
Thank you. Ready to go. All my parts. I do like this gun. This gun is nice. Exit. Species choice. Ladder. What are you? Let's go back outside. Okay, so... what's the catch? Thing around here? Ooh. And no. Really? I would have thought that there would be a little bit more protection of this main room. You. And you. Master control terminal. Power status. I'll start this access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Emerald Vale's geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. That's terrible. Okay. Error. Why error?
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
That's where it always goes wrong. Oh, that was you, little boy. Let's check you. Yoink. Yoink. Unlock door. Enter password. Personal logs. Personal log S. Tanako, Chief of Security. Chester Higgins again. That Holehead? Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. In case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for whatever I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's been crooked here. Same person, doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. This rate, I'm gonna end up a chef of security with no star. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed in every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an automatical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. Worst has happened. Mechanicals gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Ooh. Greetings. This is an automated message sanctioned by the Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Okay. Nothing. Nothing.
Dang, that's impressive.
I'd really like to know how many picks I've got. Okay. the mechanicals. I hope it was the last of them. Bard. Probably part of the lockdown then. 3 levers, that's all you gotta do. Ooh. Neat. Nothing I can see over here. Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. Huh. I thought I saw one. Short control bursts. What are you shooting at? Oh, something behind me. Really? You couldn't take care of that?
Happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Hopefully it's going to give me a simple left or right choice. Oh yeah, they definitely went on a killing spree. Nothing. Wants me to go that way. Repair bay, terminal access. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct complete refit to our robots. Every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's choice mission of regarding cheap and... Okay. Just finished routine maintenance on our robot sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. Hadn't had time to run diagnostics, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is these modifications were introduced in our recent refits. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was a work. Handwritten note. Borrow a copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Oh yeah, we got that reference earlier. We have more of that. Okay, so that's probably the right direction.
Get away!
Higgins.
You're not real.
We most certainly are.
I wish I could do that.
Hey, we know this is just the sort of thing that I wanted. Right, so let's go break down. So yes, we've got those equipped, so on off shotty. Give me a second. There we go. That's 182. That's 100. Right, so we need to rid of. Oh no, that was right. Right, so how can we modify you as such? Ooh. Okay. That's magazine. That's magazine. That's magazine. Store mod. Nothing. Tinker. 28 to 30. So that's 54. That's not bad. 51, 51, 50. Yep. Okay. Right, that's that done. Commit that.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Where's the other droid?
That's the last of them.
Okay. What are you? Oh, drone.
Got it. Heads down.
Worker.
Right.
Ooh. Oh, there. Beep. Grab all that. That's nothing. Do. Anything over here? No. I think we attracted them all to us.
The last.
Seven. Oh, we're back to earlier. We just looped around. This way? That it is.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Good for you. Are you about to become hostile? Okay. Let's redirect it to the laboratory.
The deserters are going to be all right now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Okay, that's that done. Let's go and see your repercussions of making that choice right now. This way. Through the hole. And we have a distance to go. He's not going to be happy with me. Ow, ow, ow. Really? Really? Ba 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 da ba da ba ba. He is not gonna be happy 'cause I turned off his power. It's a way to reunite the community. Over here it appears.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
No.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
Okay. You're all slaves.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Can't intimidate him.
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence. Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
TNL makes best gear for your companions. Ooh. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Health. Threat generated, so that's minus. Health. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, what next? There's like... yeah, how about you, sir? gonna have to shoot our way out. Let's have a look-see. Sealed. Sealed.
What was that?
Here they come!
Oh, yep. They're not friendly to me. Get out of here. We need to get back to unreliable. Which I think is going to be a nice way of rounding out the stream, even though it's gone on for quite a bit longer than I intended. Ooh, crap. Ooh. Okay. What on earth was you? Wrong place at the wrong time. Not sure if it was them or me. That'll be my kneecaps. That'll be my kneecaps again. Let's put the gun away. And get on.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Nice.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Good for you.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
What?
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Okay. Heard the lady. Let's get this bucket going. Down we go.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Sweet.